Welcome back, Year 9. I'm just going to go through the middle column of further unitary method discounts and pricing. Okay, so the middle column says find the original amount and then the increase or the decrease and answer to 2 decimal places. Oh, I don't know if I did that. I'll soon find out. So question 5 says recycling increased 18% to a total of 56,286 tonnes. Now you'll notice there they've given us 118%. So what you need to do is, if you remember, when we increase, hopefully my pen will work this time. Oh, there we go. When we increase by 18%, we learnt this at the end of last term. When we increase, we actually add 18% to 100% to work out our percentage. Okay, so that gives me 118% to start off with. All right, so that's my increased amount. So we've started off with 118% equals 56,286. So my first step, just like before, is I've got to figure out, well, what is 1%? So I figure out what 1% is by dividing both sides, here we go, there, by 118. And, oh, that's very blurry, by 118. Okay, so when you put 56,286 into your calculator, divided by 118, you'll get 477, hopefully like me. So my next step, just like before, I'm going to figure out what 100% is. So I times both sides by 100. 1 times 100 gives me my 100%, and 477 times 100 gives me my original amount of tonnage, which was 47,700. So that's what it was before that 18% increase. And now down the bottom, they want to know what was the size of that 18%. So they're telling us to take our 1% from here and just multiply it by 18. So that's what I did. I took 477, I times it by 18, and I wrote my answer down there. Sorry, my pen wasn't working very well. That should be 8,586. All right, if you're ready, can you try question number 6? Now, I've got a little hint for you there. Will's second javelin throw decreased 14% to 38.27 metres. So this time we're decreasing. So this time, if you remember from last term, you've got to go 100 minus the 14%. So I'll show you the first line. There it is there. So when I did 100 minus 14, I got 86%. And it decreased to 38.27, so that's what I made the 86% equal to. So if you haven't had a go at this yet, can you please pause the video now and see if you can do the rest of the question. Welcome back. Let's see if we can do the rest of the question together. So what we need to do first of all is find 1%. So I'm going to go 86 divided by 86 to work out 1. So that's telling me that I must go 38.27 on my calculator divided by 86. Make sure you got your calculator out. That gives me 0.445. So now to work out my original distance, I have to times by 100. Good. So when I do 0.445 by 100, I get 44.5 metres. And when I do 1% times 100, I get 100%. So that's my original distance answer, 44.5 metres. To work out the amount of decrease, I'm going to follow the arrows from 1% to 14%. So to change 1 to 14, times by 14. So I'm going to take my answer at 1%, 0.445, and times it by 14. And that gives me that the decrease was an amount of 6.23. Look, if you found that out another way and you still got the right answer of 6.23, I really don't mind how you do it as long as you get the right answer. All right, next question. Question 7 says, fluid level decreased 53% to 794.3 millilitres. So what you have to do here, we're decreasing again. So the first thing you have to do is 100% minus 53%. So here's your first line. And hopefully you got 47% when you did that. Because the fluid decreased to this, then that means the 794.3 should be the representative of the 47% amount. Now, if you haven't done this question yet, can you pause it, please, and have a go at this question on your own? Use your calculator. Welcome back. If you're ready, here we go. So what you need to do first is you need to divide both sides by 47. So 47 divided by 47 gave me 1%. 794.3 divided by 47 gave me 16.9. Then, to figure out the original fluid level, I have to multiply both sides of the equation by 100. 1 times 100 gave me 100%, the original amount I needed to know. So 16.9 times 100 will give me 1,690 millilitres. Now, if I want to figure out what the amount of the decrease was, then I have to do the good old 53 times the 1%, okay? So 1% times 53 will give me the 53%, and 16.9 times 53 will give me the 895.7 millilitres, which turns out to be the amount that my original was decreased by. Okay, I'm going to stop there for a moment, and yep, that's the end of that column, and I'll do column 3 in the next video. Bye.